Imagine for a moment that buried deep within you is an infinite, untapped source of energy, a vibrational fountain so powerful that if you could access it, your entire reality would shift in ways you cannot yet comprehend. Your body would radiate vitality, your mind would become razor sharp, and your presence would be magnetic to everything you desire. But here's the truth: 99% of people will never access this power. They will live their entire lives disconnected, unaware, chasing things outside of themselves, never realizing that the greatest treasure has been inside them all along. But you are different. The fact that you are still here means something inside you is waking up. It means you are part of the 1%, the few who are destined to unlock this hidden force. And today, I'm going to show you exactly how to do it. This is not just another meditation trick. This is not positive thinking. This is an ancient, highly guarded 7-day technique used by monks, mystics, and spiritual masters to activate a vibrational shift so powerful that it can alter your entire reality. This is the technique that turns ordinary humans into enlightened beings. And in the next few minutes, I am going to take you on a journey through it. But first, I have to warn you, this is not for everyone. Most people are too distracted, too impatient, too attached to their old ways of being. They will hear this and dismiss it. They will say, "That sounds interesting," but they won't do the work. And that's why they stay stuck. But you're still here, which means you're ready. So let's begin. Most people think raising their vibration is about adding something: more positivity, more affirmations, more gratitude. But the truth? The highest vibrations are not added, they are uncovered. The first step is to strip away everything that is lowering your frequency. For the next 24 hours, you must enter the sacred void. No social media, no music, no talking unless absolutely necessary, no unnecessary distractions. Why? Because your mind is cluttered. You are carrying noise, patterns, and energies that are not yours. And until you silence them, you cannot hear the frequency of your true self.
Click subscribe to this channel to get more profound spiritual lesson.
This will be uncomfortable. Your mind will resist. It will beg for stimulation, for entertainment, for escape. But if you can sit in the void, if you can endure the silence, something miraculous happens. You start to hear your own energy. You start to feel what is truly inside you. And that is where the shift begins. Most people will never do this. They are too afraid of stillness. But those who master it, they become untouchable. Now that you have cleared the noise, it is time to activate the breath of light. You see, your breath is not just air, it is energy. It is life force. And the way you breathe determines the frequency you operate at. Right now, most people breathe shallow, unconscious breaths. This keeps them in a low vibrational state: anxiety, stress, exhaustion. But when you shift your breath, you shift your energy. For the next 24 hours, you must practice conscious breathing. Every inhale slow, deep, filling your entire body with golden light. Every exhale releasing all stagnant energy, all tension, all resistance. Do this as often as you can. With every breath, imagine your cells vibrating higher, your aura expanding, your entire being filling with pure, radiant energy. And here's the secret: if you do this with full presence, something strange will happen. You will start to feel a tingling sensation in your hands, your spine, your forehead. That is not your imagination. That is energy. That is the vibrational fountain activating. By now, your mind is quieter. Your breath is deeper. Your body is awakening. But now we must tune your energy to the highest frequency of all: gratitude. But not the way you've been taught. Most people practice gratitude intellectually. They make lists. They say words, but they do not feel it. And that is the difference between a low and high vibration. True gratitude is a full body experience. It is an overwhelming, undeniable state of being. For today, do not simply think gratitude. Feel it. When you eat, feel gratitude for the nourishment. When you walk, feel gratitude for your legs. When you breathe, feel gratitude for the air. Let it fill you until your entire body hums with it. And here's where the magic happens: when you hold this frequency long enough, reality shifts. Opportunities arise. Synchronicities appear. You start to attract things effortlessly. Why? Because the universe does not respond to words, it responds to energy. And gratitude is the energy of abundance. Your body is mostly water, and water holds vibration. If your water is stagnant, your energy is stagnant. Today you must cleanse. Drink only pure, energized water. Sit with it before drinking. Speak into it. Yes, speak into your water words of love, of healing, of power. Science has already proven that water changes its molecular structure based on energy. And when you do this, you are literally programming your body to vibrate higher. And then immerse yourself in water. A cold shower, a river, a salt bath. Feel the old energy washing away. Visualize yourself being reborn, because you are. By now, your energy is rising. But now, we must expand it beyond yourself. Because vibration is not just personal, it is universal. Today, practice direct connection. Sit under the sky. Feel the earth beneath you. Close your eyes and ask, what is beyond me? Listen. The universe is speaking to you at all times. The only question is, are you listening? High vibration is not just about feeling good. It is about alignment. Today, ask yourself, what am I here to do? Do not force an answer. Just listen. The answer will come not as a thought, but as a deep, undeniable knowing. And when it does, act on it, even in a small way. Because when you align your energy with your purpose, you become unstoppable. This is it. The moment everything shifts. Today, you must embody your highest vibration completely. Walk differently. Speak differently. Move as if you are already vibrating at the frequency of your highest self. Because the truth is, you are. And now I have a question for you. If you knew that your energy was creating your reality in every moment, what would you choose to create next? This is only the beginning. But the choice is yours. Do you step forward, or do you remain where you are? To those who are ready, the journey continues. Are you ready for the final, most powerful revelation? The forbidden unlocking of limitless consciousness. We think we know ourselves. We think we understand how energy moves through us. But what if I told you that, for 99% of people, their energy is locked away, trapped beneath layers of distraction, fear, and conditioning? And what if I told you that there is a precise, ancient 7-day technique, one that only a few ever truly grasp, that can unlock a vibrational fountain so powerful that it can change the way you experience reality itself? This is not a theory. This is a process, a system, a method refined over centuries, hidden in the depths of mystical traditions, now revealed to you. But here's the catch: most people won't finish it. Most will get distracted. Most will doubt themselves. Will you? Let me ask you something. What if, in just 7 days, you could access an energy so vast, so limitless, that your very presence would begin to change reality itself? Would you commit? Day 1 is about disruption. You must break the cycle of unconscious living. From the moment you wake up, you must shift your awareness to something deeper, something beyond thoughts. Most of us wake up and immediately check our phones, look at emails, or worry about the day ahead. This is the first mistake. The first chains on your energy. Instead, upon waking, you must do something radical: silence. No words, no thoughts. Just sit, breathe, observe. Do this for 1 hour. No distractions. Why? Because energy follows awareness. If your awareness is always outward on notifications, responsibilities, endless conversations, you will never feel the inner vibration that is already waiting to rise. But here's the challenge: your mind will resist. It will scream at you. It will throw memories, responsibilities, random urges to check your phone. And this is where 99% fail. They listen to the mind. They give in. But you won't, right? By the end of day 1, something subtle happens. A space opens up inside you. A gap between thoughts. A moment of stillness where, for the first time, you sense something different. This is the first crack in the illusion. This is the first glimpse of the vibrational fountain. Day 2 is about cleansing. The body carries energy blocks, trapped emotions, stagnant frequencies, patterns inherited from years of unconscious living. If you do not cleanse, the fountain cannot flow. For this, you must engage in deep, rhythmic breathwork. 30 minutes. Inhale deeply, hold, exhale fully. Again, again, again. Until you feel something shift. Until you feel energy moving in ways it never has before. You may feel lightheaded. You may feel emotions rising, random bursts of sadness, anger, even joy. Do not resist. Let them rise. Let them leave. Because this is the purge. And now I ask you, what have you been unconsciously holding on to for years? What emotions have been buried so deep that you don't even recognize them anymore? By day 3, something profound begins to happen. The mind starts to quiet. The noise that usually fills your head begins to fade. You start to notice moments of stillness, of clarity, of presence. But this is where most people sabotage themselves. Why? Because the ego fears silence. It fears stillness. It will try to bring back distractions, old habits, urges to escape. But you must stay. Day 3 is where the first real activation happens. You will begin to feel energy moving through your body, tingling, warmth, even waves of vibration. This is the first sign that the fountain is starting to unlock. But the question is, can you surrender to it? Can you allow energy to move without trying to control it? By day 4, the transformation deepens. You will begin to notice something strange. Your perception of time will shift. Moments that once felt rushed will begin to stretch. The space between thoughts will widen. You may even experience brief flashes of pure presence, where you feel completely untethered from your past or future. This is the beginning of vibrational expansion. But here is where the real challenge begins. Your mind will try to pull you back. It will whisper doubts, bring up fears, or create distractions. This is the ego's last stand. It knows that if you continue down this path, something irreversible will happen. You will no longer be controlled by unconscious patterns. So the question is, will you listen to the mind, or will you push through? Day 4 is about deep embodiment. Now that you have disrupted your mental patterns and cleansed your energy, it is time to integrate this frequency into your body. This means movement, conscious movement. You must engage in slow, deliberate physical actions, whether it's yoga, qigong, or even just walking with full awareness. Every step, every motion must be infused with presence. Why? Because your body is the vessel of the vibrational fountain. If the body is stiff, blocked, or disconnected, the flow of energy remains shallow. But when you move with full awareness, you unlock hidden reservoirs of power that have been dormant for years. Have you ever wondered why ancient masters always emphasized movement? It's because the body is the key to sustaining high-frequency states. By day 5, something extraordinary begins to happen. Your external reality will start to shift. People may react to you differently. Situations that once frustrated you will lose their grip. You may notice synchronicities, numbers aligning, messages appearing at the perfect moment, events unfolding in ways that seem too precise to be random. This is not a coincidence. This is a reflection of your internal state. The vibrational fountain is beginning to overflow, and reality is responding. But here's where many fail. They become attached to the signs. They seek validation from the external world instead of staying rooted in the inner experience. This is the test. Can you witness the magic without grasping for it? Can you remain in flow without needing confirmation? Day 6 is the threshold. At this point, your energy is moving like never before. You may feel waves of bliss, spontaneous joy, or even moments of deep emotional release. Some experience spontaneous tears, laughter, or an overwhelming sense of peace. This is the body adjusting to the new frequency. But here's the most important part of day 6: you must surrender. You must let go of any expectation, any attachment to outcome. The fountain does not flow for those who try to control it. It flows for those who allow. This is the paradox. The more you chase, the more elusive it becomes. The more you let go, the more it floods through you. And now I ask you, what would happen if you fully surrendered? What would happen if, for the first time in your life, you stopped trying to control and simply became? By day 7, you will realize something shocking. The vibrational fountain was never something you had to unlock. It was never something external. It was always there. The only thing that changed was your ability to perceive it. The energy, the flow, the expansion. It was with you all along, hidden beneath layers of distraction, doubt, and conditioning. And now, As you stand at the end of this journey, you must make a choice. Will you return to the old ways, to the unconscious habits, to the distractions? Or will you carry this awareness forward? Because this is only the beginning. Once you taste this level of energy, you can never truly forget it. The question is, will you live from it? Will you let this fountain guide your actions, your thoughts, your very way of being? Because if you do, everything changes. The way you move, the way you speak, the way you perceive reality itself, it all transforms. And the world will notice. Because high-frequency beings cannot go unnoticed. They radiate something rare, something magnetic, something unexplainable. And that is the secret only 1% ever truly understand. And now, as you stand on the other side of this experience, something within you has shifted. You can feel it. The way your body moves, the way your thoughts arise, the way the air itself seems to have a different texture, everything feels subtly altered. But here's the truth. This is not the end. This is the beginning of something far greater. Because unlocking the vibrational fountain is not a one-time event. It is a state of being, a frequency you must learn to sustain, strengthen, and expand. And the real challenge: most people will fall back into their old patterns. The mind will try to convince you that nothing has changed. It will attempt to reassert control, drowning out the stillness with noise, dragging you back into unconscious habits. But you have a choice now. You have seen what is possible. What will you do with it? The secret to sustaining this energy lies in integration. You must weave this awareness into every aspect of your life. When you speak, speak with presence. When you eat, eat with awareness. When you walk, feel the ground beneath your feet as if the earth itself is alive. This is how the vibrational fountain remains open, not as an experience that fades, but as a way of being. But let's go even deeper. Have you noticed that certain people seem to radiate a presence that is almost magnetic? That when they enter a room, the energy shifts. This is not luck. This is mastery of vibration. And now that you have touched this state, you can begin to cultivate it consciously. Here's how. First, you must protect your energy. Do not allow yourself to be consumed by low-frequency environments, mindless conversations, or habits that drain you. Every action, every interaction either amplifies your vibration or diminishes it. Choose wisely. Second, you must expand your energy. This means seeking out experiences, knowledge, and practices that elevate you. Meditate daily. Surround yourself with high-frequency individuals. Engage in activities that make your heart come alive. The vibrational fountain thrives in an environment of conscious expansion. And third, you must transmit this energy. This is where the true power lies. Because once your fountain is overflowing, it is no longer just for you. Your very presence begins to uplift others. You become a catalyst for transformation, a walking reminder to those around you that something more is possible. And this is where most fail, because they think they must keep this energy to themselves. But energy shared is energy multiplied. Do you see now? The fountain does not run dry when given freely. It expands. It strengthens. It turns into something unstoppable. So I ask you, what will you do with this knowledge? Will you let this be just another experience? another fleeting moment of clarity before slipping back into the old ways? Or will you take this energy and create something extraordinary with it? Because here is the final truth: those who truly unlock the vibrational fountain do not just change themselves. They change everything around them. They move through the world differently. They see beyond limitations. They create, they inspire, they uplift. And the world feels it. This is why only 1% ever reach this level. Not because it is difficult, but because it requires a choice to remain awake, aware, and aligned.